In the dead of night, have you ever wondered if the pigs in your barn are silently watching you? It's 1978, in rural Canada. I'm a pig farmer, living a quiet life, or so I thought. One evening, I heard strange noises from the barn. The pigs were restless, their eyes gleaming in the dark. I grabbed a flashlight and headed out. The air was thick, with an unplaceable stench. As I approached the barn, I noticed something on the ground. It was a piece of clothing, torn and bloodied. My heart raced. I stepped inside, and the pigs were huddled in a corner, their snouts covered in something dark. I shone the light closer. It was blood. Fresh blood. I froze. The pigs began to move, revealing what they were hiding. A human hand, severed at the wrist, lay in the straw. I stumbled back, my mind screaming. Who did this, and why? The pigs were unnervingly calm, as if they knew something I didn't. I ran back to the house, my hands trembling. I called the police, but when they arrived, the hand was gone. The pigs were back to normal, as if nothing had happened. The officers looked at me like I was crazy. I started to doubt myself. Maybe I imagined it, but the stench lingered. Days passed, and the nightmares began. I'd wake up to the sound of pigs squealing, even though the barn was silent. My mind was unraveling. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. Then one night I saw him, a shadowy figure standing in the barn, watching me. I grabbed my rifle and approached. The figure vanished, but I found something else. A pile of bones, picked clean, hidden under the straw. I knew then. Someone was using my farm to dispose of bodies. The pigs weren't just innocent animals. They were accomplices. I confronted my neighbor, a reclusive man who always seemed to be watching me. He denied everything, but his eyes told a different story. I decided to take matters into my own hands. I set a trap, using the barn as bait. That night, I waited in the shadows. The figure returned, carrying a heavy sack. I'd stepped out, rifle in hand. It was my neighbor. He dropped the sack and lunged at me. We fought, and I managed to overpower him. I tied him up and called the police. When they arrived, they found the sack. Inside was a dismembered body. The neighbor confessed to multiple murders, using my pigs to dispose of the evidence. I was horrified, but relieved. The nightmare was over, or so I thought. Weeks later, I found another bone in the barn. The pigs were watching me again. I realized then, the evil wasn't just in my neighbor. It was in the land, in the animals, in the air. I sold the farm and left, but the stench followed me. To this day, I can't shake the feeling. The pigs are still watching, and they're hungry.